How you doing?
Hey, I'm all right, brother. I'm all right. Hey, man. So as far as what we're doing here with Lancaster Street News, we're just, trying to get the story, trying to get the scoop on what's going on in the city as far as homelessness, people dealing with evictions, dealing with drug addictions, and all kind of things like that. We're just trying to capture it all and harness it all in to help people on the outside to understand what's going on here in the city. So right here we have what's your name again, bro?
Andrew Darty.
What's your name?
Andrew Darty.
Andrew Darty. Andrew Darty. Okay, my man. Well, we appreciate you here at Lancaster Street News today, and we just want to get an understanding of how you got out here and what lands you into the spot sleeping under the transportation center here. So are you born and raised here in Lancaster?
Yes.
Born and raised here? That's what's up, man. Did you go to school out here?
Yeah, I went to Fulton Elementary School.
Went to Fulton Elementary?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
And then I went to McCaskey.
And then McCaskey.
Yeah.
Did you graduate?
No, I didn't. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, please be honest. That's all we want is honesty, man. That's all we want, please.
So I went ahead and graduated in Job Corps.
Okay, Job Corps. That's still good.
As a nurse assistant.
Okay, yeah. Well, congratulations on that, man.
Yeah, I did that for 18 years.
Oh, that's good, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's really good.
Because I believe, when I was growing up, I
Wanted to help people.
yes.
That's amazing.
That was my main key, my main goal.
Yeah.
And then I went on to other various jobs, like barbering at one time. I was a barber. I went on to help the machine operator. And then after that, I felt like I had an illness that came upon me.
Oh, you got an illness?
Yeah.
What happened? What happened to you?
It's called a tremor.
A tremor? Okay. And what happens with a tremor? Like, what happens with
So the doctor told me that it started with my hands. My shaking with my hands.
Okay.
So after the shaking started with my hands, I went to the doctor, and my doctor was like, it's a tremor. He was like, the only bad thing is going to be, it's going to take over your whole entire body as time goes on. So that was at 40 years old. I'm 48 now.
Yeah.
And I've been being at 48, it took over my whole entire body. So what the doctor said was true.
Oh, wow. So right now you walk with a tremor and everything like that? And
Yes, I do, sir.
oh my gosh. Okay. Oh wow. So how does that affect your employment these days?
So I can't work at all. So I can't really work any type of job, even sweeping the floors.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have to live out here and I have to be out here because of my situation until I get my Social Security.
Yeah.
And that's gonna take a while.
Yeah. So okay. All right. So so you was working at it. Were you employed? So you was employed before the tremor?
Yeah, I was working as an Uber driver.
Okay. You was doing Uber too.
Yeah.
So you did. Hold on. So you did nurse assistant. You also did barbering, and then after that you did some Ubering.
Yeah, machine operator and then Ubering.
Oh, you was a machine operator.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, question: do you know what could have caused the tremor? You know, if it came from anything, or if it's in your bloodline or anything?
The only thing we understand is I got hit by a car when I was 2 years old, and I had to get surgery on my ring finger. So between them two incidents that occurred, it probably just lay dormant, throughout that time. When I became 40 years old, you know how sometimes when you turn 40 years old, your body starts breaking down.
Yeah.
So at that point, the tremor just probably went ahead and just took over.
Yeah, and you said, wow. So when you was 2 years old, you got hit by a car.
Yeah.
Man, well, I'm glad you're here. We're glad you're still here, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
And so the thing is, by me being out here and being homeless, it's not because of my laziness or by me not trying to work. I can't. So it's a whole different level when you can versus you can't try to work.
Yeah.
So the only thing is, I'm just trying to seeing that probably how I can tell my story and maybe become a motivational speaker one day.
Wow, that'll be amazing,
So
bro.
I get a chance to tell my story.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I don't know nobody, so until I find the right people that can help me out, move on with my life. This is my life right now.
Yeah. So do you have any children?
I have 3 boys.
Got 3 boys?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I have 3 boys. they're 25, 17, and 10.
Oh man, well that's good, man. That's great. And how's how's this affecting their life as far as you being homeless?
Loans are taken care of in which they are. My brothers are all taken care of.
Yeah.
My friends are all taken care of. My family's all taken care of. It's just me because of my illness.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get back with my brother, the one in Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get back with him because he has a place for me to stay.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest with you, I don't got no money to buy a phone.
Wow.
So until I can get a phone right now, I'm out here where he has a place to stay, and I can't get to him because I don't have an active phone because he works, and I got to be able to call him in the evening time when it's appropriate for him to answer the phone. So until I can get that phone, I'm kind of stuck right now.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, maybe there's something that we can do about that as far as the cell phone, and definitely try to get you some help with that. Like I told you, we will post your Cash App as well. So if people want to, contribute and help your situation, everything goes directly to your Cash App and try to help you to get off the streets and help you to hopefully find a place. Maybe you can, do something a little bit more with what you have going on. So, but yeah, let's try to gather a little bit more information. All right, Andrew. So you have 3 kids. All right. Have you ever been married?
Yeah, I've been married for 6 months.
You was married for 6 months?
Yes.
What happened with that? Keep it real with me, bro. Come on. Keep it real.
She had she freaked out on me too much. She had bipolar.
Okay, bipolar disorder.
So when we wasn't dating, she was taking her medicine. So when we got married, the craziest thing is when we got married, she just stopped taking her pills.
Oh my gosh.
So it was crazy because you be thinking like, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna make a conscious decision to do that. You be thinking like, okay, let me do that when I'm not married, because married is a commitment, and you can't go back on that. That's not a playing game.
Right.
So at the end of the day, she put me in that position where every time we would get into an argument, she would pull knives on me.
Wow.
So I couldn't take that no more. So it just got to the point where I was like, it's either my life or her life. So, and I wasn't gonna see myself in jail.
Right.
So I just broke the marriage off. It was 6 months.
Yeah.
I didn't have the no alimony.
Yeah.
So that was the only big thing that grace of God that He did for me in my life was took care of that part. But yeah, that's and after that I've been married since. I dated, and I had a girlfriend, and we had a child. But that's a 10-year-old. But after that, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, I mean, I would have been the same way. I can't. You can't be with someone who is attacking you every day and going through ups and a lot of life-threatening situations. At some point, you got to reach your limit and say, look, if we don't get you help, I'm gonna have to step away. So I understand, but marriage is a covenant, you know what I mean? So I would have hoped that you guys could have worked it out, but at the end of the day, life, things happen. So, I definitely understand where you're coming from too. But another question I wanted to ask, so since you've been out here, and since you've been homeless out here in Lancaster, what about your family? Has any of your family offered to help? Anybody in your family, that could help, give you a room or a floor to sleep on or anything like that? You don't mess with family? What's going on with that?
I have a good communication with my family. The only thing is, I just, run into a situation with my phone, like I said earlier. So that put me in a position where I can't talk to nobody. So I know I could go ahead and call my sister, my mom, and them, and tell her, to give me some money to get a phone, but I can't even call them because I don't know their numbers by heart. On my phone. And then I need to get a phone to go ahead and actually call all of them. So until that actually happens, and people are rude when you go in and ask for their phone and stuff.
Yeah.
Businesses don't let you just go ahead and come in there and use your phone.
Yeah.
So it makes it hard when coming down to use the phone.
Yeah.
So I just get to the point where I'm just waiting. By the grace of God, I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting right now. So
Okay.
until I can get a nice person that can hear my story, that can help me out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out here because I can't do it myself. So it's like if you can't do it yourself, you're gonna have to expect the angels of God to help you out, the good people to get you to that point. So you don't have to be out here no more.
Yeah.
Because it's not your fault that you're out here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's just something that came upon you. So there are people out here that things just come upon.
Yeah.
And there are people that just won't do things with yourself.
Yeah.
So everybody's not out here because they want to. They're out here because they have to.
Now let me ask you a question. You have any addictions?
No, only the marijuana.
Only marijuana. Okay, so you do smoke weed.
Yes.
Okay. So when you do get a couple dollars, I mean, I hope right now you're like putting that money up though, right? You're stacking it, right?
No, my friends give it to me.
Okay, your friends give you bud.
Yeah, the calm me down.
Okay, to calm you. Okay, because you're a trimmer.
In my mind, because I be getting too upset.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I be getting too upset. So about just trying to get to my brother. So friends come along and they share with me.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, that's okay. I mean, we all need a little outlet. You're dealing with a very a depressive situation. Being out here and stuff like that. So I'm sure you need some kind of escape sometimes. But I just don't. I'm grateful that it's not nothing too strong and too crazy. A lot of people smoke marijuana, so there ain't nothing that's like too wild. I do it maybe in your past could have been pills or something else like that, or something else deeper. But I'm glad that it's just marijuana. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. So as far as you sleeping in this situation over here, how long has this been going on since you've been sleeping under this bus stop here?
A couple weeks.
Couple weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've been sleeping in various places in Lancaster.
Yeah.
Throughout the city, wherever I can lay down at. But I've been here for a couple weeks.
Yeah. Is this one of your favorite spots?
Not really.
Yeah.
I just be here because it's out in the open and and there's more people, there's more eyes out here, and I feel more safe because anybody can go by and get help.
Yeah.
So it's more of a mob protection.
Yeah.
To be out here like this.
Right.
So that way, when I'm sleeping or something like that, cars ride by so much, if something happens, they'd be the first one to get on 911.
Right.
So that's why it's a real big deal for me to be at this spot.
Yeah.
And even at nighttime, cars are always riding by.
Yeah.
So it's a good.
And you sleep on this thing right here.
Yes.
Okay. We try to get a little bit of that, man, so people could just understand what's going on here, man, and in the depths of it, because some people think a lot of us become homeless or evicted or get out here based off of being irresponsible or being or just being negative people or being a person that's out here doing some wrongdoing, when in reality, sometimes you could just have the wrong things happening in your life and you can be out here, it can be anybody, so like I said, man, we're praying for you. You said your what was your Cash App again?
It's Insomnia 3000.
Insomnia 3000. All right, man, Andrew, we're gonna wrap this up and we're gonna catch up with you. All right, I'm a hope. And within a couple weeks, or 2 weeks to 3 weeks, we'll have a more positive story for the people, and we'll hope that they can contribute to what you have going on, and hopefully that helps you. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, brother, man. We're gonna talk to you. We're gonna sign out.